What's up, guys? It's your boy Zowoki back at it with another movie review, and today we're going to be taking a look at TRON ARES, and I'm going to give my honest opinion about this movie. I'm not sugarcoat. My goodness, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to be bought and paid for my review by people that think I'm being bought by like Disney. This is my honest opinion, okay? But before we go any further, make sure you guys are subscribed to my YouTube channel for hitting that whiteboard icon down the bottom right. It helps out the channel. Hit the bell icon next to it so when I do post videos like this one, you guys will get that little ring notification that I've posted that video. And then you guys can watch, comment, like, and share. And again, I thank you so much for the love and support that you guys do show on my channel. I can't thank you guys enough. Keep doing what you guys are doing. And hopefully one day we will hit the 100K goal. But with that being said, let's get into TRON ARES. Now, I went into this wanting to be more of a kid nostalgic kind of thing because I remember watching the originals back in 2000. When did the last TRON come out? I think it was like 2006. So the last movies were 1982, which I was born in 88, but I still watched it. The other one was 2010. I was a little off. And then the 2010 or 2025. So 15 years later, they're like, you guys need to start making. I hope if there is any more TRON movies, that it doesn't take another 15 years to make. So, but going into this, I'm going to tell you at halfway mark that I'm going to be giving some spoilers away because, yeah, I'm going to tell you the spoilers later on. So, in the beginning of this movie, we pretty much find out this new type of grid location, and this is the predecessor, not the predecessor, but the other side, or how do you say it? Not an enemy, but a contender, with NCOM, with their grid, and there's a different grid, and I mean, going through this whole movie in the beginning was a little slow. My dad and I went together. My dad even said it himself. It's a little slow trying to watching the movie, trying to pick up of these new characters. We have Ares, we have Athena. They're named after Greek mythology characters, or gods, as you will, Greek mythology gods. But Ares, the god of war, is created and expendable by what is the company called? My goodness, I can't remember the other company, but the other company creates this programs and different grid to infiltrate the one that Kevin Flynn, aka Jeff Bridges, created back in 1982, and they're trying to get past this 29-minute mark where they pretty much bring the grid to the real world. And these items and these characters, the bikes, the flyers and all that stuff only last for 29 minutes, and then they dissolve and go back to the grid. So NCOM finds out that they are able to go past the 29 mark, and this other company wants it, and NCOM is trying to fight to keep it secure. Because the other side wants to use it for military purposes, and use it for weapons and soldiers and so forth, where the other side wants to use it for good, for food, medications, cancer research. They want to do good for it. So that's where Jared Leto comes into being Ares. I'm not going to tell the whole story, but we also have Greta Lee playing Evie. I thought they both did fantastic. We have Evan Peters, which is Julian Dillinger. Dillinger is the name of the other company. And then we have a little cameo, which this is not a spoiler warning because they have posters about it. But they have Jeff Bridges in there reclaiming his role as Kevin Flynn. He looks fantastic in his age. Definitely brings nostalgic back from the older films, but definitely liked seeing him in there and seeing Jared Leto talk amongst each other about programmers or programs and users and just the grid. It really was a good time. Now, out of a 1 to 10 scale, I probably would give this like a 9. The only reason why I wouldn't go completely to 10 is because it was a little slow starting in the beginning. If it had a little bit more, not like fighting sequences, but if it had something to grab, like when there's a couple of parts where it kind of grabbed me and I was like, oh, that's kind of cool, or that's kind of cool. I just wish there was a little bit more. But overall, looking at right now, the audience rating that's on Google is at a 4.2 out of 5. I usually do a 10 scale. I probably should go down to a 5 scale myself, but I would give it a 4, to be honest. A lot of people were saying that they had a great time. Some people are like, it's not what I thought it was going to be. I mean, you can't please everybody. I know a lot of people didn't want Jared Leto being in there, but I thought he did actually a fantastic job. I don't know what the hate is with Jared Leto. um, I thought he did fantastic in there. Julian or Evan Peters playing Julian Dellringer definitely had a great villainish kind of role in the film. I got a cool cup, which was kind of nice. I mean, it's kind of, I wouldn't say it's cheesy, but I had to get it. I've been on a cup kick lately, and if I can get a cup for the movie, I'm gonna do it. I probably shouldn't because I got like 19 cups. I have my Jurassic World up there that just came out not too long ago. I have a whole bunch of Marvel ones. I have other ones from scary movies. Yeah. But yeah, it was kind of cool. You could get a Tron cup. You could get a popcorn bucket that looks like one of the old arcade kind of boxes, as you will. But overall, I would say a 9 out of 10, 4 out of 5. Now, warning, spoiler warning, you have been warned. So if you watch and continue, yeah, you have been warned. So going forward, we find out that Julian Dellringer, aka Evan Peters, is wanted because of all the stuff that he's been doing wrong with his company. His mom dying because of the programs that have been released into the world. Digitize himself into his domain of the grid. Now, when we see this happen, he grabs a disc that looks 80s. Grabs it and pretty much gets enhanced with the old style version of the 80s grid. And this is, I quote, because I forgot the man's name. When he grabs this disc, he becomes this doppelganger version of Sark. Which is the bad guy in Tron. Julian is now in the line to become the new MCP of the grid, one in the image of his powerful, evil grandfather. The question then becomes, will either of these storylines ever be paid off? Will we have to wait and see what happens after the box office? Or because ARES leaves and he's going to go find, what's her name? Oh crap! What's her name? Cora is her name. My goodness, I couldn't figure it out. Cora is out in the real world, and now ARES is going to try to find Cora. Hopefully for Tron 4. I'm hoping it doesn't take 15 years to get there, but who knows? But I'm hopefully you will see it in our time area or era, not area. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Let me know if you agree with mine, disagree. Keep it spoiler warning because I don't want other people to find out about Dellringer becoming Sark and so forth like that. I just want people to find it out themselves, or if they want to watch the whole video that I'm posting right now, then they can watch it and spoil it for themselves. Again, thank you guys for being here. Please take care, be safe, As always, keep nerding on, and we will see you guys in the next video.